My god, I'm already like almost an hour past the usual streaming time, and I don't even know I got in the habit of it last week. The whole reason I don't do streams this late is because I actually like sleeping at a decent time. So when I start this late, it just inevitably means that I'm not gonna have the time that I usually have to actually do the live stream for you all. And I'm not even sure if we're going yet. There we go. I was gonna say, YouTube keeps showing me, we are connect your live stream in order to do this thing. And I can't believe I actually got this weekly bonus. Could have sworn I missed out on that completely. So hey, I've been getting into Pokemon Champions a little bit. That's the long story short about it. The title of the stream is not a lie. Unless you want to count Pokemon Go battling. I did the research by going back through my YouTube uploads, looking for the last time I uploaded an X and Y video. And sure enough, the last X and Y video I did was 12 years ago, and I don't think I've really touched competitive Pokemon since. But I've been having fun with Pokemon Champions the past few days. I guess we might as well get started because we're not going to have a lot of time and there's still a lot to do before I actually go into the battling itself. I'm working on this... Shoot, stupid filter. Because, as you might have noticed from my Blue Sky rambling, I was messing around with this game a little bit because I was hoping to have all my preparations done off stream so we could just hop right into things. But things didn't really pan out that way. The good news is that I'm only finding out now that, yes, the big thing is I signed up for the online competition, I think it's called. I was a little worried that my team was going to be locked, which sucks because my team actually kind of sucked. Let me revert back to what it was before so you have a general idea. This is the team I entered into the competition. I really liked Hayden's video on the Rain Mega Magnanium team, to the point where I was actually willing to quote-unquote buy the Mega Stone, even though if I just waited I could have got it from the Battle Pass or whatever, but I really but that looked really cool. I really wanted to try it out, and sure enough, it was indeed fun and worthwhile. But it still has some flaws. I thought I worked out the kinks by testing it out on some double rank on my way before entering the online competition. But I still found some things that I don't really like about it, like the lack of electric moves to handle things like Gyarados. There were some other flaws, and then, like, I wanted to try out Synesthesia because having a Pokemon that just healed your partner when you swapped in seemed exactly up my playstyle, and I've seen a lot of people use this Pokemon. But I don't know, whenever I actually try to bring my team into battles in practice, I always ignore this thing, except for the one time I didn't, and I did not really get any mileage out of it. So I'm gonna try swapping it with this Jolteon that I, like, caught in Pokemon Go, transferred over to Legends Arceus because I have like 20 million Thunderstones there, and we're gonna train it up real quick, and then we're gonna try things out. I should have been paying a little more attention to what people actually do with Jolteon in this game. Of course I closed out all the windows. Pokemon, Jolteon. Again, I would have loved to have actually done this off stream, but I didn't want to delay the stream any more than I already had, but that's fine, we can just do it together and talk and do fun stuff along the way. So, yeah, Calm Mind seems like, I don't know, would it really... The only moveset I've seen for Jolteon via Googling is to sing on Smogon with a Calm Mind, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and like the last move seems kind of free. I'm not sure if that's really like good for me or not though. I guess I can at least copy the other stuff while I'm working out the details. At least for this team, I know I can replace Thunderbolt with Thunder because, like, my main job with the team is to have Thunder out all the time. I was thinking of actually having Discharge because it's a doubles and I do actually have a ground type to take advantage, but let me double check my other electric options while we're here. Thunderbolt is a general safe option. Get Discharge. Electric Rev. It's tempting, but I'm gonna stick with my gut and go with Discharge. Now, Calm Mind is tempting, but I'm not sure if I would actually have time to set up in doubles and all. What else we have to work with, though? Shadow Ball seems good. I do have a lot of ghost types already, but I guess my Back-to-School Legion is more of a physical build, so having a special ghost move wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, especially because it could safely go into the ghost types compared to Back-to-School Legion, which would have his own issues. I guess it doesn't help that Jolteon doesn't really have too many other options, so sure. Go with Shadow Ball. And maybe I'll go with Calm Mind just because I can't really think of another move that I would want. I guess worst case scenario, we have enough VP that I could change things on the fly if I end up not liking it. It's a shame that Pin Missile is a physical move. It makes sense, but it would like work so much better with this Pokemon if it wasn't. Oh. I do like switching moves though. I've actually ran into one or two Pokemon that like, well, it was one team that really stood out that like gave me a lot of trouble. I don't even remember if I won against it or not. But it's so fixated on Perish trapping that like having moves that like swap me out on their own. Oh, plus it's a 70 power move. But you know, I have Spread. Oh, that's the thing. I wanted to have Protect on this Jolteon too. So we have better symmetry with my Mana Swine. But I guess that leaves me with the question of do I keep Shadow Ball or do I go for Calm Mind? This seems good for now. Alright, let me double check what the stat spread. Seems like all in on special attack and speed. That's kind of the language that I understand in general. Do I really want to go Timid, though? Or do I want the more special attack boosts? Maybe. I like how I taught Thunderbolt in Legends Arceus and then ended up just replacing it anyways. Ah well. Well, I don't want to spend all day. Yeah, I was hoping that Jolteon would have a little bit more of a neon green than the shiny. Because there was... Because in here, it kind of... I almost wonder if I was better off going with normal Jolteon in terms of aesthetics. Alright. If I did this right, then I should be able to have the Distant Past title. Perfect. What name do I go with? You technically spent 2 minutes in Hisui. You're meant to be the thunder that makes up the rain. I like Crackle Jolt. It just came to mind. I don't want to spend all day thinking up of a name, so sure. And it fits perfectly. Alright, I guess while we're in the screen, this is a good time to go over everyone more directly. Got Sun Shower. Funny enough, I don't really have too many shiny Chikorritas. Even though I took part in Chikorita Community Day, this is like only one of 2. But I guess one is all I need to actually be able to use it. Pelipper, I don't even think this is mine. I think I got in a trade. It was just the one Pelipper sitting around Pokemon Home that had like 1 or 2 moves that I was already planning on using. But it was below the package. Yeah, I don't even know where I got that package title from. Because I definitely got this one in a trade. Fill a Shade at the Distant Past. I don't know, I was conflicted about going with a special or physical Basculegion if I was to use it in the Hisui, just in case I was going to use it in the Hisui team, because I have a singles Hisui team as well, based around Hisui Pokemon, and there's a lot of Hisui Pokemon that are physical based, so I was tempted to like have a special Basculegion in case I wanted to balance it out. But for the Rain team, ironically enough, I think I needed physical attackers more than special attackers, so that's what we got with him. Got Willem. Actually got this directly from the game. And it was going to be just a temporary recruit, but I'm like so hard pressed for ground types at the moment, and this was pretty well set off. Like the only thing I really changed with his moveset was that I got rid of Dig for knockoff. And I might have like messed around with this ability and that, but like that was a pretty well set, so I decided just to keep it on the team. And now we have Crackle Jolt. Right, I should probably give you an item. What do we got to work with? I didn't buy all the items, of course. I'm kind of wondering if I should go in and like get the ground one, because I'm not sure what else I would even give Jolteon. Bright Powder, King's Rock. It's fast, I'm not sure. It says I don't want to go shopping at the moment. Sure, we'll throw King's Rock on it. Now that I know I could just change the teams whenever, I guess. We could take it on to a few online competitions and change things around if I don't like the way that they pan out. Alright. If I'm gonna do recordings, I should start recording now. Because if I record it, then like, if I want to do posts, if I want to make videos out of it, having a recording is nice because I can just I have my recording for streaming set up in a way where I can take out the commentary. Meanwhile, if I were to directly download the VOD, that wouldn't be the case. But I gotta be careful because like I've actually been. Oh, let me pick out my team. Oh, my team is still locked. Competition. Well, so much for that. Do I even have any rock type moves? No. I mean, Phyllis Shake would do the trick for both Charizard and Aerodactyl. I think I'm gonna go with this lead of all things, that way it can just flip turn anyways. I guess I'll need you for... I feel like I'm gonna need you for the guard chop at the very least. And we gotta bring the Mega. I can't believe I went through all that trouble just to change my team, only to realize after the fact that you can't change your team for an online competition. It's fine. If I get bored or too tired of this, I guess we could go on the actual doubles ranks. I'm still pretty low ranked, so we could just spend the time there. Oh. Unnerve might actually be a problem with how many of my Pokemon have berries. That's a sentence I'm not sure if I ever really expected to say before now. I'm not getting outspeed, so maybe I'll just swap hard just to assure that I don't lose Pelipper early in case I want it later. And Then we'll flip turn on Aerodactyl, just in case the Charizard wants to turn into a Y or something. I mean X. It's gonna be Y. I've done this for like 5 days, and it's always been Charizard Y. Case in point. But at least this is a nice and easy way to preserve my Pelipper for later. Ah, so that's what you got going on. I hope that I'm still faster than the Charizard. Of course not. Because I was a little worried about Solar Beam when that was a factor. I mean, I could be mean and just bring Aerodactyl back in right away. And actually, like... It's not even being mean, it's probably just a smart approach. He might... Actually, he's probably gonna swap. To get, if he wants to save his son as well. But I'm just... But what if he... Think of it... As badly as I want to just go for Water Weather Ball... And I should have... I thought, like, going with Hurricane would be the safe approach and keep one of them swap around. Oh, that still hurts in the rain. Well, I think this is a bust, but I'm still gonna try my best. Because I still have my Mega. So depending on what's in the back, I can at least... I don't think I'll be able to beat the whole team, but I can at least get these two out of the picture. Alright. You're neutral, but Aerodactyl's frail as heck, so this should still work. Then I could, like, Water Ball you. The one thing I don't like is that I know that Aerodactyl has Rock Slide, so... Oh, he's actually swapping. I mean, depending on if I can one-shot this Aerodactyl like I think, this actually is pretty good because I could just go for a Dazzling Gleam next turn. Oh, I think I realized why he swapped the Aerodactyl, or the Charizard now. I can't swap Pelipper out, so... Why didn't I get the Solar Beam off? Essentially, what I'm trying to say is when Charizard comes back in here, it's GG because I don't have Weather. And it'll probably just Flamethrower and completely decimate me or something. Well. This is... like I implied, I'm still kind of getting used to a lot of things with the game. Shoot. This is the problem commentating while I'm playing. Like, I can't tell if I got flinched 3 times in a row, or I just have not been paying enough attention to when I get hits off. Because it feels like, at least at the very least, Aerodactyl should have taken damage by now. Like... If I did get flinched every single time, I won't feel as bad, because at least it's not my fault as much as just, like, getting incredibly unlucky. But I don't think this is really the best showcase of the team that could have offered. Ah, well. I just gotta watch my PC space because these stream recordings take up so much space so quickly. Alright, this might be a more manageable team for me. which probably says more about me than it does about them. But I'm not really I am kind of concerned about the Gengar. Could go like safely to Leo and Balin. Who will be slot number 4? I would bring Tea Time if it wasn't for the fact of Charizard. But do I really have a good anti-Charizard option? Just like one of the many problems I have with my team. I'll bring Tea Time, even though it feels like just extra baggage. If only to like give myself... For some reason I'm concerned about the Steelix and not having like a good option for it, which doesn't make sense because I got the Propeller. I think that's it though, like Propeller is the only water type I got, so... Unfortunately, it's definitely gonna Mega. And the 2 Pokemon I have here are incredibly weak to Grass. I feel like I completely screwed up with my lead, is what I'm trying to say. Screw it. Like, there's 2 flying types on here, so Earthquake would have just been nothing, and... for some reason my guy is telling me that I should just go for a knockoff instead of an Earthquake. I'm actually incredibly surprised that the Charizard didn't Mega Evolved. That would have completely changed my strategy if I knew that was the case. I even forgot that I had Thick Fat, so like between the rain and that, I guess I shouldn't be as worried about fire moves as I was. I was just worried that my Water Ball is going to get replaced into a fire type as soon as it Mega Evolved. And I'd just be even more screwed than I already was, but maybe things aren't as bad as I thought. Oh, of course now they swap. It's like they knew. That's fine. At least I'm not gonna take damage this turn. I can like finally get excuses to get Pelipper out of here. Let's see what they bring in and I'll go from there. I mean, I could just, as much as I want to switch out here, I could just go to try to get rid of the Steelix now. Sir, will you? You know, no, I've seen the entire team, haven't I? Yeah, I have. There's not really anything left that William can really take on, so I might as well just leave her out here and try to get rid of that Whimsicott as soon as possible. Dang, you found this one weakness. Yeah. If I would have gotten knocked out by that, I would have been so silly that I didn't go for the Ice Shard instead of the Icicle Crash. But, hey, it paid off. Dang. Ah. You know, I just got talking about someone about what sorts of Pokemon even have Sturdy because the Pokemon pool here is so limited. That's fine. I actually would have preferred you knocking William out. Gives me more time. Only bad part about that is that no priority. So if I bring Machigo, if I bring Tea Time out here now... I can, like, heal up Propeller without wasting his turn. Which is good because in the time that I spent roosting, I could just go straight for the Weather Ball instead. Do I protect or do I get Beginning him out here? I think I'll protect. Oh dang, I didn't think that would work. Part of me kind of wonders if I should have just focused on finishing off the Steelix, but I think everyone can agree that Charizard was a bigger threat, at least immediately. Oh dang, that was a really good protect. I'm still pretty full on health, so I could probably just go to Water Ball to finish off Steelix. So yeah, I'm glad I won, but I don't really feel like that was a good showcase of my abilities. I feel like I just got lucky of someone that's less experienced than me. But I guess we'll just find out if that's the case in the next battle. Meanwhile, I can just focus on trying to... Don't mind me, I'm just gonna try to make space on... try to delete some of the old stuff sitting around here before I jump into another battle. See, old versions of Fire Ring Dash is probably like from a web build. Definitely feel like there's a lot of stuff I can get rid of, so let's just empty this out. And that leaves me with plenty of space to keep going. Alright. Well, you know, I actually made use out of Tea Time. Though, by made use, I just got lucky with a single protect. What's my ranking up to now? I know it's not going to get high enough to actually be worth anything, but I'm curious if I'm like above the default of 1500 or below the default of 1500, because I feel like that alone is going to determine like the types of opponents I get. I'm gonna work with this team. No immediate poison threats. Frostlass can be an issue though. It's worth knowing that I have spent like 5 days with this game and seen some videos, so I'm not completely blind to the competitive experience. But that's not going to mean that I'm going to do any better because of it. What even is my option for Dark type? Oh yeah, probably Meganium. I think I gotta bring William for Garchomp alone, but not sure who else to bring. I guess Studio Stock might be a decent counter for the Whimsicott, assuming that William doesn't do the trick. And I guess it can work well against the Ice type as well. I mean, this is the problem with my team. My best counter towards Ice and Fairy types is a Dragon type, and it only works out because I impart Steel. Immediate leading with my Mega feels a bit bold, but at least it means I can get the action going right away. Ah, should have known. The good news is that... Oh no, it doesn't get snow warning until it Mega, so my rain is going first. The good news is that With my Mega, I have the... My weather ball is always fire, regardless of the weather. So, it is a bit of a risk. But I'm gonna go for it. I mean, but I also should, like... I'm a little nervous about getting him out against these Pokemon. Because, like, Fire Weather Ball is pretty much the only option for the Corviknight, but if I don't take care of the Frostlass, like, now, then I'm not going to have... Oh, it's not a Mega! Well, now I feel really dumb for not going for the Corviknight right away. I guess between the two, Frostlass probably would have been more immediate damage, but... Oh, right, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to swap anyway because of that. Oh, and... Heavy Slam... Man, I feel like I've made so many mistakes. I feel screwed and the battle just started. Like, Dazzling Gleam would be good for Absol, but I really want to do what I can for Corviknight. Because I can definitely see that getting out of hand. But in order to get my Weather Ball back, I have to go... I have to swap. Oh, frick. This one will at least be neutral. And at least take care of the Absol. I just don't know if it's worth the time swapping in and then swapping out to get my Weather Ball back. At least Corviknight can't do much to negate him directly, but I'm worried about like a body press or whatever that fighting move is. Oh! That kind of changes things. I don't have Weather Ball back yet. So I'm just gonna heal. Get rid of Garchomp. Take advantage of the freeze while I got it. Right. Well, that's okay. Steel Shock wasn't gonna help me too much with for the rest of these Pokemon anyways, and this gives me a good opportunity to get Shower back to full health. I haven't been paying attention to the rain though. Does that renew this turn or next turn? Because that might depend, depending on which is true, I might need a safe Propeller. Battle info. I got 2 more turns of rain. Sure. Oh, okay, still can't use Weather Ball for one more turn. Do I go for Dazzling Gleam or Ice? I'm gonna go with the safe option. I can't count on that Corviknight being frozen forever. Dang. Maybe I should have just gone for Ice Cold Crash. I guess it doesn't matter, because I wasn't going to be able to like do anything against the Corviknight with my Meganium anyways. And for reasons you might be able to suspect, the Garchomp was a bigger priority. sinking just in time, too. Good game. That was close. I forget it was this battle or the previous one, or... But I'll admit I was nervous about... If I remember my battle correctly, then I was nervous about the start of this. Somehow I pulled it through. I'll admit, maybe the luck of the freeze helped a lot. But that still felt a lot more victorious than my previous victory. I wouldn't be surprised if I lost if I didn't get the freeze, but it felt like I was a lot more competent that time. Now I think I'm gonna just jump right into the next one. I did notice I was like above the 1500, which is nice. Assault Rifle. What a glorious name. I'm sure that won't be reflective in our battle in the slightest. Ah, it's the cat. Lucario. This feels crazy, but I'm just gonna lead with the lead, or with the lead strong. This is that Gyarados is exactly why I wish I had an electric type in here. How was I dealing with them previously? Lucario is Steel. Like brute force with Last Breath or Ice Fang, and you know what? Sure. I'll bring Tea Time because I'm not sure if Studio Shock will really do much good. I'm just worried that Lucario would just completely obliterate it. I guess we'll find out. Oh, great, I gotta deal with it right away. Oh yeah, like, full power Solar Beam is still neutral against Gyarados. That's probably how I haven't got it completely decimated yet despite the lack of electric type. Ah, but do I go for Dazzling Gleam and, like, try to get rid of the cat sooner? Nah. I have Hurricane for that. And why do I get the feeling that one of them's gonna swap right away? You know, I can't resist that extremely effective, even though... Hold on, I gotta get rid of a Twitch bot. There we go. No one's swapped yet, which is... Ah, that might be part of the reason why. Ah, I can't complain. I just had cool luck with the... I just had some crazy luck in the previous battle. I can't complain about the crit. Masquerade doesn't even count because I know that stuff is guaranteed. I don't think it'll be one shot, but I hope it comes close. Alright. I do think maybe I should have just flat out gone for the Hurricane, because I know that would have done more. Yeah, you know what, let's do it. Anything that'll keep negating him in the picture, even slightly. Go for Dazzling Gleam to finish it off. And I guess I could Rage Power to keep them away from... Yeah, if only to keep them away from Sun Shower until I can finish it off. How does this work? Okay, I still get priority. What the heck is Masquerade gonna even do to me? Ah. You know, there's something ironic about that. It feels like I just used tea time as a sacrificial lamb, but it's worth it. They must have been pretty confident with those two Pokemon if they didn't swap them at all. So that's a trade I'm willing to make, and if I swap tea time out now, I can still get a heal later on. Ah, there's the cat. You know, maybe I guess Dragon would be decent. I guess Dazzling Gleam would be decent. Fillet Shade. You could still get some action in, so sure. Dazzling Gleam. Give Fillet Shade a chance to shine. I just realized that I'm sending out Ghost type against a Dark type. Not helped by the fact that I already had a Ghost type out in that slot. So if Incineroar is going for a Dark attack, it probably was already gonna do that. Oh no, it's just funny fake out. Oh, I was a little worried that Karma was gonna come back to bite me. Actually, do I swap now to try to just... I want to go for that again. Sure. I really gotta keep Sunshower alive as long as that's possible, and I don't feel like I got a chance to get an opportunity to heal. So, we'll bring T-Tag back out here. Top it off. As long as I can get a Dazzling Gleam off before I faint. Nowhere near enough. But I guess I did at least take care of multi-scale. Actually, I could probably get one more attack off if I go for Rage Powder. And it could, like, let me heal? I'll try it. I think I'm finally starting to see the appeal of this Pokemon. I guess it doesn't save me from much because, like, Incineroar is still gonna... I think I moved before Incineroar, so it's not the end of the world, but I'm still gonna take damage from it. Yeah. Okay, at least I can get Basculation in here before... On second thought, it's time to bring back the bird. Yeah. How good is multi-scale? Like, I know that did nothing because of multi-scale, but will Dazzling Gleam actually finish the job now? Should I go for Synthesis again? Actually, I just realized that Dragonite is probably going to move faster and knock me out. Sure, let's just hard swap you in. Can't. At least, the cat doesn't really feel like much of a threat right now, but at least it's something I can do this turn. Because if I can 2v1 the Dragonite, then it won't be so bad. I'm just real worried about freeze hacks. Feels like I'm overdue for a freeze. Oh man. I was not expecting to use Fillet Shade as a wall, but I'm glad it kind of worked out that way. Problem is, I don't think Fillet is faster than a Dragonite. and like I really need either Meganium or Meganium or Philip to get off an attack in order to finish off this battle. Maybe Philip can also do it by brute force, but I don't know. Even though I have 3 Pokemon and they only have 1, I don't consider this battle over yet. I kind of wonder if they do, though. This communication... this is taking a lot longer than I thought. Oh, no, we're good. I do have Quick Claw on Philip, so it might not matter. I really shouldn't risk it, but it might not matter. I have no idea who's normally faster, Basculegion or Dragonite. It does have Swift Swim, so you think that would give me the speed advantage, but I don't know. Dragonite is a pretty fast Pokemon from what I recall. Also, what if Ice Fang... I shouldn't wish it into the universe, but what if Ice Fang this? Here. I got wood all around me I can knock, because I feel like I need to knock on wood for this. Man, I really don't want to just jinx it, just well in the distance. Oh, I guess I win. I guess assault rifle backfired. Oh, good game. Not sure if you agree, but that did seem like a good game from my end. Well, hop into the next one. I haven't gotten bored of this yet. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about Fool's Gold, because I said that this year I wasn't gonna just do one Fool's Gold stream. But then this game dropped, and this is all the only thing I really want to do outside of the events when they happen for Air Rides and Cross Worlds. Oh, man. What do I even make out of this team? Shock might be okay. Yeah. Who would... I feel like I want to have Studio Shock for Gardevoir, if nothing else. But I guess technically Phyllis Shade might be able to answer that as well, and I would need to make sure I leave an option for the grass type. Oh, also, I guess I gotta bring William because I need to get an answer for Garchomp. I mean, I do have Ice Beam, but it has Earthquake. I hate this setup. I don't think my team's balanced enough for this, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah. I had a gut feeling that I was going to be the lead. Now, how much do I want to bank on the fact that that Venusaur is going to do a grass-type move to me? I mean, Flip's turn probably won't knock it out, but it should still do a decent amount of damage. Yeah. Especially when that's a freaking thing. I mean, I got tricked because I got multiple Mega Pokemon, but I should realize I did see videos of just how good Charizard is, so it's like, oh, and I'm not even getting a chance to flip turn. Yeah, kind of what I figured. Neither of these really want to take a Charizard to the face. Well, should have brought Studio. If I can get rid of Charizard, then maybe Meganium can still do something after all. How accurate is this move normally? I think it's like only, yeah, 70. Sure. Yeah, Charizard is fast. I'm not outspeeding it, so I might as well just try to get something off. I feel pretty confident that this is GG, but I'm willing to let it play out, if only for the heck of it. How could they even... The only way I could have like done anything different is that if I didn't lead with my Pelipper, brought it in after it Mega Evolved. Yeah. But I feel like that would have had its own problems. Yeah, unfortunately... The Charizard is who I need to get rid of, but Meganium can't really do anything to Charizard. Maybe I'll just target the Venusaur for novelty's sake. Who knows? Oh wow, that is strong in the sun. Yeah. I don't... What's the point of disconnecting at this point? I woke up. But unless I can hit a hurricane in the sun, I don't really see the point. Yeah, what the heck? Says we're letting this play out anyways. Let's just see what happens. Come on, you know you don't need to do much. Just choose your fire move and win already. Good game. You outplayed me, and I can admit that. I can't even begin to think of what I could have done differently to make that nowhere. I can't even think of what to do differently to keep that from being a wash, let alone go as bad, let alone win it. Alright, I think I'm going to take a break to refill my water, because man, I went through it real fast. I just can't think of an interesting screen in this game to leave an idle. I guess this is as good as any. Wrong one. It sort of fits up here. Alright. So I'm gonna take a little break. Oh, forgot to stop the recording. Gonna take a little break. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright. Let's see what my battle pass has. Oh, okay, he actually called it a battle pass. I've gotten so used to just jokingly calling it a battle pass in Pokemon Go, even though it's not called a battle pass, that I'm not used to a Pokemon game actually using the terminology for battle pass. Okay, I was wondering how this is gonna work because I bought it already. It looks like it just gives me the VP. Since I already have a Magnesium Knight, it basically just refunded me, which is awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Hey, wow. I've only just started playing this game, and we're almost through the battle pass already. And it's got like 30 days left in it. there's no reason to really be worried about missing out on anything, just like playing it a little bit. I think it seems like even just casually playing it, I can get what I want relatively easy. Now, what to do? I am kind of wanting to try more of the competition, but I also want to try the Jolteon that I just went for the trouble of adding to this team in another setting. I guess I could rank myself up in... We could do a couple of these to try to get myself up to a Great Ball rank, and then go back to the online challenges if I want. You know, for the fun of it, make things more interesting on stream. Completely random. Do I really want to go with King? The only reason I went with the King's Rock was so I wouldn't have to buy the berry, but I guess we'll see how many ground types I run into and go from there. I kind of just want to see how much better this team is without the Molca. Which is kind of sad considering I was just starting to get used to it. Alright, team selection time. Studio Stock might be better if I... Team would be better in general if I gave someone rock types. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Willy lead. I'm gonna bring... Yeah. The thing about Crackle Jolt is that I might not be using it as much because unless it's specifically a water flying type, I probably can get by with just Meganium. We'll see though. I guess if I'm really crazy, I could go about with using Crackle Jolt instead of Meganium, but it just feels foolish to not have your Mega. Yeah, just call it a hunch. I'll admit this is not really the best lead for me, especially because I'm just boosting their abilities to hurt me. But I don't want to like take their sort of... Yeah, water would probably go into Mine, so I'll swap in to fill here, with the hopes that the Mimikyu would be going after my Pelipper. Or just the immediate Sword Stamp. You know, this is fine too, because I'm gonna U-turn it, get rid of his disguise, and we could just like... I just realized Last Respects is only gonna be like 50 damage. It's all gonna depend on what the Mimikyu decides to do. Wait, what did the Mimikyu even do? I apparently wasn't paying enough attention. Get rid of you. 50 battles. Last Strike is only 50 power. I almost wonder if I could be better off brute forcing it with a Wave Crash, especially when it's boosted in the rain. Oh, I guess that Solar Beam was a little too obvious. It's okay, we can make this work, I think. Like, it's not gonna do much to the Moga, but I could just blast it with a fire Weather Ball instead. Oh right, it's got Shadow Sneak. Why did I... That's like a signature move of... Not literally, but every Mimikyu has Shadow Sneak. Why didn't I take that into account? It almost feels like a waste to bring Mamoswine in here and go for the Ice Shard, but... I might be... No, it's part flying, I can't do the Earthquake. Just go full force on the Mimikyu. Icicle Charge the Molga before anything can happen. I still feel like I'm pretty good. But it does feel like I just threw away my Basculation for no reason. Now, I'm gonna feel real bad if like this Pokemon doesn't even have a Mega at all. It'd be especially embarrassing if I lost to no Mega. Okay. I still think my Solar Beam's gonna completely annihilate you. But it's okay. I still think you still have the advantage. Because I'm just so competent with my Basculation. I think we're like pretty much right back to where we started. Which isn't the greatest because I remember their lead not exactly being... Wait, no, I think their lead actually was pretty good. To the point that I could probably still finish it off in the rain. Like, I can definitely handle Miralic. But what else do they have? Something that would have been great to have a Mamoswine for. Oh, but I do have this. But, do I go for... Do I prioritize the Hydreigon, or... I think I prioritize the Hydreigon because I don't think Miralic can really do much to me, at least not right away. I will still Hurricane it, just in case. I know this move can confuse. I have not seen it confuse since I started playing Champions, but I know it's confused from previous games. Surely we can get confusion eventually. Not that it's needed, just like something to ensure I don't waste. Oh, I feel kind of bad. Like, my gut tells me that still would have won Ko because of being extremely effective and all. But I don't know. That's just felt like salt on the wound. Alright, so the big question is, Solar Beam gonna finish it off right here and now? No, I'm gonna just do this to be on the safe side. It feels like I'm taking this way too slow. Oh, I guess it's just over. To be fair, if I realized that you thought that the battle is over so soon, then I probably would have just prolonged it longer than it needed to. Wow, I didn't realize we were that close to great rank already. Sure, let's just get it over with. Sorry, I was just reading. It's still showing the name of the person I banned. Or the bot that I banned. Oh, I can talk about this later. I need to put the team together. Extremely effective. Do I really want to lead with it, especially with 2 fire types? Nah. I don't even want to lead with Pelipper because there's a good chance that Charizard is Mega. You know what? We're gonna be crazy today. I don't like having Fillet Shade out here, but it's not like too many Pokemon on my team really like Fire-type moves in the sun. So I think Fillet Shade's just gonna take one for the team. I swear this is the same... This is at least the same exact lead that I had on the Rain Force. So we can all agree that it's gonna Mega. So... Actually, maybe I'll just like get a head start. Do I double... I think I go for the double switch. 2 hits like that against the Charizard should take it out. And with the Charizard out of the way, I can get Propeller and Meganium out here at the same turn. Called it. There is a chance I'm overestimating my abilities though, because that. But I think we're all in agreement that Phil is kind of just a sacrificial lamb at the end of the day. If I get damage off on it, all the better. Not exactly... This isn't exactly the greatest start, though. Oh! I could be incredibly mean! Because if it didn't go for Solar Beam on Basculegion, then it was probably going for Solar Beam with the Charizard. Oh, and then, yeah, and it gets Rain Boost, too. Man, that was just amazing. I was a little worried about not leading with my Rain. That was, like, perfect. The only thing I don't like is how much damage Crackle Jolt took. But it's fine. My dude, my friend. Why did you not go for the fish while you had a chance? Oh, and the Komodo's out here too. Oh, the only thing I'm worried about is Venusaur going for a poison type move. He still has 3 Pokemon, and if I lose by getting him this early on, I'm just screwed. Well, I don't think any of the Pokemon that are left are really things that Crackle Jolt is incredibly crazy for, so you did your job, friend. If you want to just take the Sludge Wave or whatever. Really? Really? Now this is just awkward. Would a Volt Switch take it out from this range? I wish... I gotta double check what moves Jolteon has. This feels crazy. This feels way more extravagant than I need to be. But I don't know. I'm not crazy though, right? It did go for the Solar Beam after the rain was already up. I'm not just imagining that, right? So what the heck is going on with that Venusaur? Does it really just not have a poison type move? Or is it lulling me into a false sense of security so it can one-shot me when I come in? I gotta go for Sun Shower though. I don't know what the last Pokemon is. I should have just took out the Venusaur while I had an opportunity to, but for some reason I was banking on the that. And speaking of like risk, I'm not sure if I really should take. Resisted gas dazzling green. Whoa, resisted dazzling gleam, taking out the Venusaur. I mean, like, surely if it has a poison type move, it's gonna reveal it now, right? No, it's going for Solar Beam again. So my rain is gone. This will be good for learning, if nothing else. Good. That took care of both of them. I only got one Pokemon left. And I'm not... Based on what's left, I'm a little nervous for my Meganium. But also, I have a fresh Basculegion on the menu. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, kinda had a feeling it was gonna be something like a fire type. Alright. I'm down 2 Pokemon. Actually, Last Respect might be stronger. So it's like a 150 because I had 2 Pokemon faint. Well, this is 120. Wow. Actually, with the rain, it might still be boosted, but screw it. We ball. I'm not sure if that mattered or not, but I said the assurance because I just realized that you're part ghost, so you might actually have a ghost type move, which is problematic. I feel really dumb for not just going for the Dazzling Gleam. I just figured that I would go for the... I figured I'd just heal in case I wanted to try to take out the Meganium before Basculegion could finish it off. But instead I just make myself look like a dummy. Rain is gone. Yeah, if I went for the Dazzling Gleam, I win. There's no rain to protect me from the fire anymore, so I might be in trouble. Actually, why didn't I just go for Solar Beam? Like, I can't believe dang it! I can't believe I just threw the battle like that twice. Well, good game. Well, I sucked, but you did fine. I don't know why I thought I was gonna go after my Meganium and not for the Ghost type. I guess I forgot Basculegion. I guess I forgot that that Pokemon was part Ghost for the millisecond. Great. We're so close to actually getting into the next rank, and now it feels like I'm gonna have to win 2 battles all over again just to finally get into Great. God, Hawlucha. The problem is, like, whenever you see a Hawlucha these days, you gotta make sure it doesn't. You gotta look at what his partners have for reasons. Not really a good Meganium. Not really a good team for Meganium, to be honest. I mean, it might be good against Dragon, but that's about it. Tempted to, like, I think I might actually be best not bringing my Meganium this time, if only to give me more to work with for. Dragon. before I confirm, can Studio Shock do... What can it help me at all? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, shoot! I just realized if Water Ball is part fire, it could help me against some Bomb of Snow. I did not... I need to... Well... This is how it all falls apart. I get so close to finally getting the next league and then go... Snorlax has Fissure, doesn't it? I just feel like it's way too obvious that this is gonna be... one of those one-hit KO, no guard, one-hit KO gimmick teams. You can take a wild guess what gave that away. So as much as I want to just go as easy of a target as Hawlucha would be, I'm more worried about his partner. Which is a problem because Snorlax is incredibly bulky. Apparently not in the rain though! Oh, did I get like... Did I overthink this again? I think I overthink this again. I was so certain that was a Mega Hawlucha. Dang it. Well, at least we can get rid of it this time. I can't believe that's super effective. But just in case the Beedrill is Mega, this is what we're gonna do. Hurricane the Beedrill, Ice Fang the Hawlucha. We'll see how that goes. You know, my gut still wants me to... You can taunt me, like the only thing I have that's not an attack move is... Roost. Which makes me think that I kind of built this propeller wrong, but it's been working for me so far. I'm still not sure if it was really worth taking the time to like go for that. I swear, if I don't even... If I just use my... Okay, this is where things start falling apart. Because like, beginning would have been good. And like, fire would have been good if there was no Bomb of Snow, but I don't think that... I think we've already gone for all their other Pokemon. But still... Is this even a real person? I feel sorry that I have to even ask, but... Oh, come on! 1 HP! But I feel like the smart play would have been to get rid of this Basculegion a long time ago. And yet here we are. Yeah, we'll go into Willy because... Free priority. I was tempted to go into Jolteon, but... Yeah. This way I can ensure that Hydreigon is out of the picture, and... If Village Shade somehow survives another turn... then I can finally get it out at the very least. Like, you have Aerial Ace. Between not making and going for Aerial Ace on a Pokemon with full HP, feels like the odds of that battle being with... They don't have a title either. That was probably the real good giveaway. This is not impossible though. Stop the recording. I did not need to waste space on that battle. Just want to triple check to make sure that's the only thing. guess while I'm here, was this the other battle I wanted to get rid of? Maybe not. Starting to wonder if, like, Studio is now the weak link of the team. But also, no, I was gonna say, have I actually used Jolteon yet? But no, there was that awesome volt switching shenanigans battle that we had earlier. That alone, like, justified practically every move Jolteon has, except for Thunder, ironically enough. I think we're actually going up against another ranked. Oh no! It's the beast. It's the beast. I've heard the horror stories about this thing. I have not played enough of ZA to see it myself, but oh, that is the worst Pokemon in this game. And why I have to get it when I was trying to do rank? I'm not even in Great Ball. What are you doing with the Pokemon? Eventually. Shoutouts for using 2 Hisui Pokemon though. You're awesome at that part. Shio Stock ironically might be my best option. Do I get? I don't, because I don't got any other anti-ice options. Do I want to get off with Rain when it's just going to use Rain itself? I don't think so. Is it smart for me to lead with it? Though, oh no, almost out of time. Okay, thank goodness it. Pillar, of course, that's the one Pokemon that I can't believe I was gonna. I can't believe I almost forgot to bring my Pelipper to my Rain team. Oh man, and now I don't got a clean swap. I'm surprised it didn't lead off with Rain, but sorry, I got thrown to panic over that stupid flower, and now I'm just playing for it. It's not even the Mega. The Floette was not even the Mega they brought. It's a Perish Trap shenanigan. Is it like? Why does Gengar get Perish Song? Oh, why I have to run into this team right before hitting Great? This feels like a team that should already be in Great, making its way up to Ultra. The worst part is I feel like I could have put up a competent fight if I wasn't worried about the Floette. Well, at least we can get rid of Sneasler, but I should also probably be prioritizing getting rid of the Gengar. But Sneasler is like right there, asking me, which is why I should have sold the swap coming. Well, I mean, it was fine because it looked like it was gonna just protect anyway, so this is fine. This is actually probably the best thing I could do. Stupid Perish Trap. Now I get a confusion off. Well, it could be dumb and try to go for double protect, but also if it goes for double protect, it could fail. If I can get rid of this thing... No, of course you do that. Yeah, I can't believe I let the Floette just completely screw me over. Who's faster? I think it might have actually been better if Propeller was faster, but... Because I'm not really sure which would be stronger. I am kind of salty though. We're like so close and yet... Oh, what am I doing? I could just save my Pokemon with a U-turn. Can I bring in something that can take a Surf? Not that I would want to do that with... Oh, I forgot about... No, because they're probably just both gonna protect anyways. I guess I should just go with my gut. Or just swap altogether. I guess that works too. I guess if I was gonna lose any Pokemon, Shuyo stock wouldn't be the worst Pokemon to lose. I'm just mad that... I was so close to getting rid of that stupid Gengar. And now it's just gonna come back and do the same bull with my other Pokemon. But at least I can save my Propeller. It's good because if I run out of rain, at least I can get that back and the game... I just don't... I shouldn't be worried. This Gengar clearly doesn't have offensive moves, let alone... let alone a poison type move. Sorry, Shuyo stock. I feel like if I was smarter, you could have done something with you that wasn't in vain, but a little nervous about just going directly into it. This Mega when I know that Gengar is still out there, but it's fine. Alright. I wasn't keeping track. Did Palito protect already? I don't care. If that Gengar wants to come back in, someone's gonna get... It's gonna get obliterated from one of these two slots. And that's probably the most important thing I can do right now. And if no one wants to protect... That's fine, because someone's still gonna get obliterated. And I can live with that. Alright, so... How many Pokemon are left? This is... At least it can't redirect now. That's a little bit assuring. I'm out of rain. That's fine. If it wants to pair a song again, I can get Jolteon out here and bring back the rain. But honestly, like, the rain's, at this point, the rain's only for, like, protecting Meganium, and... Meganium doesn't really need that right now. Unless he just pulled out a fire type from nowhere, I think I'm good. Sorry. My brain defaults to the... For some reason my brain thinks all... For some reason my brain thinks jerks are male by default. Okay, so... Palito's can get blasted by a solar beam, and I am okay with that. Gengar can just go the... Gengar can go to hell next turn when I Volt Switch it. I can live with that. Alright, so... I don't like the fact that Meganium's Parasong in front of a Trapper. I mean, to be fair, that Sneaseler's probably gonna finish it off this turn anyways. I could, like... No. I need to... pivot. Oh, better idea. I mean, it could protect, but this way I get damage off on both of them. I can ensure that the Gengar goes down as much as possible, regardless of shenanigans like that. Awesome. Okay, just need to take a Shadow Ball, that should be easy enough. Man, like they really want this Perish Song Traps shenanigans to work no matter what, don't they? Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's just a Sneasler. And even they know it's good. Thank God. Oh. I don't even think I need to keep a recording of that. It feels like a stream VOD did everything I could ever want. I don't think I can top my reaction to that battle in post commentary. Like, all the live stuff, baby. Okay, surprised we didn't get a cutscene, but I know there's at least a mission tied to all that. And you know what? I can live with a Meganium icon. Feels better than whatever I have by default. How did I get the sharpshooter? Oh, from land critical hits. When you battle with flying types, I don't even recall what flying type I have been using. Clearly was one that was on the team. Because I don't think about how I would have gotten that achievement so quickly otherwise. Alright, so that takes care of that mission. All I gotta do is do a private battle. Oh shoot, I recruited my Pokemon a little too early, so I don't think I'm getting that reward. What do I even want to do next? We're at like an hour and a half and it's almost 10 o'clock already. I don't think I'm gonna top whatever the heck happened in that last battle. But that does remind, since I'm probably gonna have to waste ticket to do that mission anyways. Let me tell you a funny story. While setting up the stream, I was trying to find a good electric type for my team. So I just went to the ranch for the heck of it, and I get this random shiny Hisuian Zoroark from the recruitment system. And the funny part about this, I already have a shiny Hisuian Zoroark. I brought over my Zoroark from Legends Arceus just to use it on my Hisui team, and yet I got this shiny anyways. I was half tempted to just pass it up and try to get an actual Pokemon, but I couldn't resist that shiny. This is my first shiny in Pokemon Champions. How could I say no to it? That, I think it would be funny just to... my only regret is like not saving the recruitment for the stream. Because I can just imagine I was already freaking out over it. But the most people could actually see about it was just what I posted on Blue Sky. But let's see. I really should... I got the expanded space, but I feel like I'm really shouldn't... Well, let's just see. We don't have to permanently recruit anything. It'd be funny to see if we got another shiny or something again. No. Some interesting stuff though. Stuff that I wouldn't normally have on the team and raise up. Like, oh, this Raichu has a mark. I'm kind of tempted to keep it because of that. Oh, there's a lot of Pokemon with marks. Here. Steelix the Shoiful, Diddle the Sleeping, Gilmora the Worn Out. And like, I've seen Gilmora go around a bit, and... The thing is, like, I have little Raichus at home, and the only reason I didn't bring one over was because I was debating whether or not to bring the shiny I got in the trade, or bring one that I actually caught myself. And I do have a shiny little Raichu in Pokemon Go, but it's my only one, so I'm not sure if I would want to transfer it into this game just to use it here. And then there's the fact that, like, I don't know if I would ever bother to go back to Scarlet and Violet to raise up my own Quackaville. So that might actually be a decent thing to have. We got choices is what I'm getting at. At least the Gilmora has a thing. This is a good nature, but the spread could be better. And Gilmora, I have no idea how you would normally raise a Gilmora, but that looks good. Why is this random Gilmora in an Ultra Ball anyways? Hold on. I'm gonna just quickly Google what Gilmora... what you would typically use for Gilmora. This probably won't even be accurate because I doubt there's anything out for the Mega yet. It is an OU with Toxic Esprit though. Oh, it doesn't even have Toxic Esprit, it has Corrosion. Seems like you would typically want Timid and focus on the special attacks. So yeah, I don't think it's good Gilmora. Wow. And yeah, I'm still tempted to lean towards it because I'm more likely to bring in a little Raichu of my own than a Gilmora. You know what, sure. I'm gonna rent it for now because I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna use it. I still got a week to decide. I think I meant to go in the... Yeah. Surely, like, something comes out of... I'm trying to see if, like, do the rules state what the prices are? There's a Gardevoir, and I think it comes with Gardevoir, right? But I think that... Oh, no, it just comes with Coupon. But the rewards are just for taking place. There's no rewards for doing a certain number of battles besides the mandatory 3. Special counting, blah 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 blah. So there doesn't really seem to be any benefit to actually doing this besides for the fun of it, which isn't very fun because it's just standard rule set. And if I remember correctly from what the competitive players talk about, like you might be able to get official champions points to like take part in the real official Pokemon champion tournaments or whatever, but I'm not really that interested in any of that. I just wanted to get into this because it was shiny and new. so I thought it would be interesting to take part in it. I pretty much did my 3 matches almost immediately when I actually did join. Let me pick my team and then I'll continue. I've never seen a grass Rotom be used. Is that good now? I remember it being one of the bad ones. Just in case Beedrill is this thing, I won't lead with it. Alright, this team doesn't have Jolteon. Ultra might help. Not too fixated on. Oh, but do I need... I do need William for that King Gambit if they decide to bring it. We'll go with this. Now, where did I leave off on? Just like... Oh yeah. When I did pretty much do the 3 mandatory battles for the reward almost immediately after I joined, but it did take a while for me to put a team together to actually join. Like, the battles were already started by the time I signed up. That's what I was trying to get at. And of course she leaves with the King Bandit. How do I want to handle this thing? Like, I think it's more of a threat the later on in the battle I wait for it to... Also, I feel pretty confident that Charizard is gonna Mega Evolve, like, immediately. Let's see what happens. Yep. Well, the good part is that I get you out of the way immediately before the inevitable Solar Beam. It's a shame that I can, like, attack off before the water inevitably drops my stats, but fine. Am I feeling confident enough in the Solar Beam that I'm gonna risk getting hit by a massive fire attack? I think so, especially because the other option is a Pokemon that's weak to both fire and water. Okay, at least I called correctly. The problem is that I mean, hold on. We might be cooking. He's already Solar Beamed. Let me cook here. I got an idea. So it's gonna go for the early game sweep. Oh, I realized the problem with my strat. No. Like, it's part fire anyway, so the Earthquake wouldn't be any good. Swap you out for Propeller. Go for the Weather Ball. We cancel out Mega Charizard's fire with our own rain, while still having a fire-boosted Weather Ball to take care of the King Gambit. For some reason, my stupid brain was trying to fit Earthquaking into that equation, even though I needed to actually get Propeller out here in order for this to work. And I'd be a lot more comfortable with getting him out here to fight the Charizard if the rain is up. However, I am a little worried about King Gambit after that Sword Stance especially, so I don't mind taking a turn to just... Oh wow, we just like... He can't even swap because he's stuck doing the Solar Beam! This is wonderful! This Charizard is screwed! Okay. I don't think I'm out of the woods yet, but... Can I really one-ko a Charizard? And also, like... right... Gomora, that could be a problem. I have to I can't risk leaving Sun Shower in here in front of the poison type. I'm just so happy that I thought I was gonna have to worry about Charizard swapping out and coming back in. This is crazy. I can't believe my big brain play is actually gonna work. Okay, the one thing that sucks is that... Huh. I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but... Not sure if it was that. The good part? No more sun. Except for my Meganium. I'm not quite sure how the being poisoned is gonna factor into the equation. What Pokemon do I have left? Could Flip Turn be good? Not if I like send it in on a water. Why would do a water move? This. I hope I don't regret this. Wasn't even planning on knocking it out. This might not be terrible. But I'm tempted to just go into William just to be on the safe side. If only to like prioritize. If only for priority, getting the priority Ice Shard. Why am I having the weird sense of deja vu? Like, I feel like I've had a dream that I've forgotten about this exact moment long ago, before this game was even conceived. It didn't go like that, but I do remember it going poorly. So... I kinda just, like, you know, all that worry about the game. The ironic part is that I feel like this could have gone a lot better if I just didn't do the flip turn. So I'm still just as vulnerable to Gomora. So we're gonna finish this off. Get a Solar Beam off on Empoleon. I know Sun Shower is slow, so I'm really counting on Philip Shade just take care of this thing and Empoleon not having a trick up his sleeve. Which could be a problem. Like, if Pokemon Go competitive has taught me anything about Empoleon, then you always expect the Drill Peck. The good news is that, like, this should, even though it's neutral, this should still be a good chunk of damage. Not as much as I was hoping, but, like, if I can somehow survive... You know what? That's also just as equal of an option to be worried about. Ooh! I lived! And I forgot who went first. This is neutral. I think I'm faster. I might as well just go for the Solar Beam because I don't know... For one, it's one Pokemon. I can only go after one of us. Ah. Oh, this is actually great because now Last Respect is like 150 damage or something. This should definitely be enough to finish off the job. Okay. That match was all over the place. But we made it work out. Good game. The question is, do I keep going? Like, or you know, I was gonna stop the stream in an hour and a half, but we're almost at 2 hours anyways. I'll keep battling in this until we hit 2 hours. Got like 6 minutes before the 2 hour mark, so definitely got time for one more match. I think this is my first time dealing with a Diddle, so we can pretty much guarantee that it's choice scarfed. There's Cat. I don't want to deal with this. Like, there's not really too many good Meganium-ish Pokemon, but not to the point like Meganium wouldn't be like at least a powerful neutral option. Mega. Something tells me that Dragonite's gonna be Mega. So, I think it's clear that we don't lead. This might be a good time for Shuyo to stock the Shine, actually. We'll see. We'll see if I regret that, but... A Steel? This gives me good options for both Gardevoir and Mimikyu. Assuming I can get rid of the Disguise. And... it might give me a decent neutral coverage against the Dragonite, if so be it. Plus I have Ice Beam on it, so... if it comes down to me versus the Dragonite, I think Shuyo stock can still pull it off. And best part... Oh! Oh, I love the theming! I see what you're going for immediately, and I respect it. You beat me to my own ring, friend. You know, I might as well stay in and try to take out the Gallade, though. Do I go for last respects when this low? Gardevoir is frail. What do I got in the back again? Yeah, I think we can go for flip turn anyways. Oh, can I proc my own Quick Claw? Ah, so you're the Mega. I should have known. Well, I should have known the moment I saw them on screen together. Still faster than the Gardevoir, and ouch! That alone almost took it out. A little nervous about sending Gallade. You know what? Let's bring in Sun Shower. I was gonna bring in Studio Shock, but Gallade is still on the field. That's something I gotta worry about. I should still be able to take it out with a Dazzling Gleam even after the Combine boost? Maybe? Actually, why would I even worry about the Gallade when I'm gonna like hit it with the Hurricane? Because of that. Okay. Do I got time to roost? Am I fast enough? What am I talking about? He literally attacked last. I'm just hard swapping to Studio Shock now. Just go for Dazzling Gleam. Hope that is enough to take it out. Should be, but I'm not too familiar with how much the Calm Mind would boost this defense. What I know is that I'm going on for Mega with my stab against a Pokemon that's almost got 20% health left. Oh, dang! It's weakened, but I should not be underestimating it. I really hope this just finishes them both off. So, I got rid of their Mega, but I think it might be at the cost of my own Mega. Once I can find an elaborate way to, like, give myself a chance to heal with Synthesis, I just don't think it's gonna work out. Good on her for getting that. for making his Mega not be completely in vain. Oh, this is gonna be weird. This could be a problem depending on who Diddle transforms into. Oh, it's not the imposter? I think I just... Because I'm gonna go into Pelipper because I think it's gonna try to copy my Mega, and out of the Pokemon I have left, this might be the lesser of evils. Also kind of hoping to have something that could sponge a Surf. Not too need to be credited, my friend. Okay, not the direction I was expecting that transform to go in. This will be interesting. Do I go for Surf again to like finish it off? No, because it's neutral at this point, so... I think Studio Skok might be fast. I'm a little more... Let me double check who I left, but... I do have Flip Turn, so... that could... Let's go for this. Maybe I should have gone for the calf first. Okay, good, I survived that. That's right, it's Choice Scarf, so it will be faster. Or not. No, it had the Citrus Berry, right. I'm just so used to what people normally bring on this Pokemon. I wonder if after the Gooey, if my Goodra will be faster than the cat. Now I'm gonna keep Phillips in the back just in case I need a... Oh, why did I think I had Aqua Jet? But still, you know, Sun Shower's about fainted anyways. I could like use it to like buy me the time to get the Surf off. Assuming that Sun Shower even lives long enough to get an attack off, then why not? Oh, why did I think that my game was slow? This kind of just like guaranteed the battle. Maybe. I did underestimate the power of Flare Blitz in the rain. I think that might have been the one time that just healing for no good reason was actually the good play. Then again, it was pretty weak, so I think like any amount of damage would have... I think even as low tough as I was, that recoil might have still finished it off. But still, good game. Man, it's 2 hours, but I want to keep going. I was kind of surprised that one battle kind of like worked out as well as it did, or like went as long as it did. Screw it, let's hop into one more. Nothing else, I'm just like getting so much VP from just playing this game so much. That alone is worth it. My gut kind of tells me this is another rain team, so I want to do the funny thing of like not leading with my rain. Might even like not bring it at all. save myself a slot. Like, Hurricane's still good for Sneeze Alert though, so I'll keep in the back. Who else would help me here? Yeah, the bird can help with... A little worried about the Sneeze Alerts. The bird can help with that. Cool, more bots to ban. Oh, I guess I boasted about something. Sure. I'm still convinced that you'd be leading with the rain, but this works too. This is a perfect bait into an earthquake spammer. Only downside is like... Cleavor was his name? It's got a Seal type and that's probably gonna hurt Swine a lot. Oh, I guess it was that obvious, huh? Man, I should invest more into Fake Out. Well, first you don't succeed. Nothing's stopping you from doing it again. Thing is, if I can... There's no way Snease Alert is staying in, but if I can get rid of the Sneeze Alert, Meganium is practically scot-free. It's okay, it's okay. This was just a bait. So I can get rid of the Sneeze Alert. Yeah. And then Meganium can come in here. Water Bullet. And I don't have to worry about Gyro Claw. Dang it! Oh, now I have to bring in, did this to myself. I should have, thought I was being fancy. I should have just gone for the play that took care of it. Do not. I really wish I could just get rid of Sneeze Alert, but if I go for the Sneeze Alert, then I can't get the King Gambit. That could be more of a problem in the long term. And I feel like I gotta throw tea time out here. Well, we'll see how this plays out. Well, worst case scenario, I got controller ports. I can plug it directly into my console. If falling asleep might actually be a little bit worse, but it saved my Meganium for another day, and that's a little bit worth it in of itself. Alright, what are you gonna bring in? Blastoise. As much as I want to Solar Beam it, Sneasler is still here, doing Sneasler things, because I've been a fool not to take care of it sooner. I'm really gonna just sacrifice everyone just to get the... I knew the Sneasler was gonna be a problem, but I kept coming up with excuses to put off getting rid of it. Feels like I'm just sacrificing my propeller. I'm not sure what I want my opponent to do. Anything they do feels like it's a bad option. Yeah. I think it's GG, because unless I outspeed the Sneasler, it's gonna get me now. Rain running out is actually not bad. Blastoise can't use it to its advantage, like, not that I would want to use it when Grass type is the only thing I got left. Well, I'm just gonna hope that somehow the Sneasler doesn't one-shot me when I'm quad weak to his Dire Claw. Well, the only opportunity that I had to get rid of this thing was when there was a King Gambit out on the field, and that would have led to its own problems. Wouldn't be surprised if that was a better play, but still. I mean, hey! My ranking is higher than I started out with. So that's good. But I think that'll definitely do it for the night. Just claim the stuff that I got. What am I gonna do when I when I claim all the VP and the season passes still has like 20 days left to go or something? Yeah, we got some missions to claim. The stuff I was putting off anyways. Oh well. I think that'll do it for the first Pokemon Champion stream. That was pretty nice. I was a little hesitant to actually do it with how late I got started, but it worked out. Not the first time that it worked out, but it worked out nevertheless. I would say I'd do this again, but I did promise I'd do more. I would go back to playing. I did say that I would do more than one Pokemon Fool's Gold stream this month. And, like, it's an April Fool's tradition, so I feel like it's not really appropriate. I get the feeling it'll just be like Ground Carry or whatever, and just be that stream series will be put back on ice the moment that April is over, so I'll have to think about it. But I highly doubt this will be the last Champion stream either way. But it'll basically boil down to when I stream next and what I feel like to doing. So until then, until we get to that point, I've been Jackie King, and I'll see you all for the next one. Take care. And just gotta... I should do something to like make sure that we're caught back up. And we're good.